What's up, everyone? I'm EMERALDLOUU. This is my channel on YouTube, and I'm so happy to see you. Happy Sunday to all of you out there. Today, I was just doing a little bit of a housework around the house. And of course, as I do, I wanted to listen to a YouTube video, and I went ahead and clicked on giving you the real tease live he was doing earlier today, where he was talking about Sunni Minks. And for those of you who don't know, Sunni Minks is from Love and Marriage Huntsville. She joined this season with her husband, Moses, right? So before we go ahead and talk about a little bit of the things that didn't make sense in the live that she did, background is basically Love and Marriage Huntsville has been on the OWN network for I think about 7 seasons at this point. Sunny and Moses came along for the season that just passed, or we're still currently in right now. And their storyline, from what I understand, is they're together now. And Moses was, I guess, really cool with Destiny Payton, and basically they had something going on which is like a on again off again, but at the same time Moses was married for many years, and I'm assuming when Moses and his wife went on a break, or when they had breaks, I don't know if they were already divorced or whatnot, but Moses and Destiny had a friends with benefits thing going on. I think so. Either they were together or trying to be together, but they had something going on. Very messy part about this whole situation is the fact that Sunny was a producer on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And not only was she a producer, she was Destiny's producer. And that's where this becomes a little bit of a shady, fishy situation, right? Because even if Destiny Payton is someone that doesn't like to give the audience a lot about her life, if you are her producer, you might know some things more than the audience knows. Now, there is a discussion about whether or not Sunny really knew the details of Moses and Destiny's relationship. But regardless of the fact, it's just really kind of trashy that you worked with her. You may have known about her. I'm talking about Destiny. Sunny may have known about Destiny and Moses' relationship. I don't know if she met Moses while he was talking to Destiny, but the one part about it that's very like, okay, now that's suspicious. And that is also kind of given like you knew what you was doing was kind of messy. They saw each other at an outing, and Sunny said something along the lines to Moses of, oh, okay, I see you out here. Where your girl at? And I guess that she had hit up Destiny to be like, I see your man over here. Where you at? There's this whole like, okay, well, was he and Destiny still trying to be together when him and Sunny were starting to be together? You know, that whole thing where there's a area of migration. But in the end, Moses and Sunny are married now. There was a whole thing about whether or not I really don't understand the point of this storyline really, because I feel like Destiny is not with Moses and it shouldn't matter if, but the one thing that's kind of annoying is like Sunny was saying like, well, I got the ring. I got the man, I got the ring. Right? I got the man, I got the ring. He didn't pick you, he picked me. And basically, the only reason why Moses didn't pick Destiny per se is because I think Destiny just gave up on pursuing something with Moses. He wasn't trying hard enough, I think I remember her saying. So, hey, you know how it is. If a man isn't putting in work and isn't trying hard enough, what you gonna do? Chase him? No, we don't. We don't do that. We don't chase men around these streets. Now, the only thing about the Sunny situation was that she was saying that out of all the women that Moses was talking to, he picked her. As in, like, oh, I'll let him talk to me and Shanae and Lucretia and Sarah and Jessica. And then out of all 5 to 15 of us, he chose me and decided he wanted to marry me. I mean, okay, girl. I mean, I guess the honesty is there. And that's where we are now. The thing that's very shady, and I kind of feel like, girl, if I were you, I would just shut up, is because of the fact that you were over there like, well, I got the ring. He chose me. He chose me. He don't want you. Girl, I would have just left him with Destiny, because at this point, Destiny and Moses both out here with mugshot. Hey y'all, quick pause in the storyline. Quick pause in the storyline. I was trying to find Moses' mugshot. In the midst of trying to find it, I came across the episode or extra scene of when Moses and Sunni sat down with Kimmy and Maurice. Y'all, if y'all don't see the way Kimmy's face and Maurice's face are looking, because they're like, y'all want to move to Huntsville? Y'all want to have a family in Huntsville, even with what's going on right now? Because, yeah, why y'all want to do that? That doesn't make any sense. That's a little shady. And then when they say, don't y'all think that's putting salt in the wound? This dummy gonna say, I mean, it's not messing with the wound. It's not there with wound. We ground. Just, man, please. Man, please. What kind of sense does this make? Yeah. Y'all just want to be messy and stupid. I know I'll bring this up later in the video, but I just had to show y'all the way Kimmy and Maurice was just so uncomfortable. They are so uncomfortable in these streets that just need to be together. Now look at you. Now you over here on lives and you defending your marriage and defending your love, and your man is in jail amidst of in vitro fertilization in an attempt to get have children. I just feel like you were saying that, okay, everybody knew you wanted to be a wife, you wanted to be a wife, you wanted to be married. You over here in the captions of your pictures on Instagram, when a man finds a woman's supposed to be a man's piece, and all of these things that you were saying. When the show first came back, she had a lot of Instagram posts of her responding and being very defensive about her relationship with Moses, or as we know now, Jason. And I just feel like what's going on right now is kind of like, I kind of feel like this is one of those things where you try to say that God brought you this person and God ordained this marriage and God and is giving. I don't think so. You are in a relationship, you decide to come on TV. I don't know what was the reason or what was the purpose of Sunny and Moses coming on Love and Marriage Huntsville, because it doesn't make any sense. What are you defending? What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to say? I don't care how much they try to say that you are Destiny's storyline. You would not be a storyline if you did not agree to do so, because you are connected through Destiny, through you being her producer. Moses is connected to Destiny from being the guy that she was friends with for a very long time, and that they were trying to pursue a real relationship, and it just got messy and it didn't go anywhere. So now y'all both decide to come on to Love and Marriage Huntsville, do a storyline. I don't know why. It would have made more sense if you guys did a storyline, emitted the whole Destiny thing, and just said, hey, we met, blah, 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 blah. Try your best to shy away from it and just do a storyline with the two of you about meeting, being in love, and trying to go forward with having children, right? But the fact that your storyline started off with it being like, oh, did she or did she not snatch Moses from Destiny while Destiny and Moses were still attempting to create something? That's where it started being messy. But now you're over here having to defend your relationship. You're over here having to defend your man. And now to find out that your man is literally in possession of the state right now. You guys were just trying to have a child together. There's a thing about you guys wanting to move from Missouri to Huntsville, I guess, what, for the show? And the thing that bothers me about people who sign up for reality TV, which kind of pushes me away from it, is you decide to put your relationship on front, on the front end, right? We didn't force you. Carlos didn't force you. Destiny didn't force you. You and Moses decided to come on to Love and Marriage Huntsville and have a storyline, because when Moses was interacting with Destiny, he was not on the show. Not that I remember, but he's on the show now. If you didn't get on live on Instagram and now YouTube, nobody would know your business. So when people do things like that and then want to come and say, y'all want to know about my business, y'all want to know about my life, y'all need to mind your business, we would not have to be curious if your relationship and your life was kept on silent. If you just did the show and then went about your merry way, but you do the show, you come on live, you do all of this, and they want to get mad when people are asking questions. People figured out that Moses wasn't around when you were doing these lives, and then it came out that he's, with the state. He's with the state. And then the thing that bothered me also while I was listening to the live on Terrence's page is the fact that because people were questioning your man, your relationship, all this thing, you were over there saying things like, "Oh well, y'all men been in jail. Y'all worry about my man, my baby daddy, whatever. Where y'all baby daddy at? Oh, y'all this and y'all that." Had ma'am, you just got married to Moses. Your marriage with Moses is already messy. Why are you getting them people? Why are you getting upset at people asking questions when you were oh Lord, I don't want to cuss. You are a producer on the show. You saw what Melody went through. You saw what Destiny went through. You saw what Maurice went through. Okay? Love and Marriage Huntsville, they were able to find mugshots of these people. You see how they dig into Martell. You saw how they dig into Arion, Melody. There is nothing for you to not have understood what it was going to be. I don't know why you thought you were going to be exempt from people wanting to find out information about your life, just as they have with the people who were already on the show. You were there. And I'm pretty sure, because you made this comment also about people who were on the show who didn't give you guys anything about their lives. So you know that people were complaining about Destiny not giving them enough of her life. But here you are. Y'all worried about my man. Y'all need to worry about y'all man. Y'all worried about it. Y'all don't even know who y'all baby daddy is. Y'all don't even know where your baby daddy is. Your baby daddy is in jail. Actually, he's not your baby daddy. Your husband is in jail. He's not with you. Imagine going to war and going to bat for a man that ends up incarcerated, not even next to you while you defending your marriage. Y'all trying to have a baby. How you gonna get his sperm now? Because in vitro fertilization, thank you to anatomy and physiology too, they need the egg and the sperm incubated. And then once it becomes a blastocyte, then they have to put it in your uterus and hope that your uterus will catch onto it to produce an actual child in your uterus. So if your husband is not here physically for you to be able to do it, unless y'all have some sperm saved up at the sperm bank or wherever y'all do it, and that shit costs money also, you're doing too much. And I really, really can't stand a lot of the women that come online and try to use the church and try to use God and try to use the Lord in their mess. And you being real defensive. You're talking about, I'm not being aggressive. Yes, you are. Because for you to be upset at the fact that you put your life on Front Street, you put your marriage on Front Street, then when people ask you about it, you want to get upset and call people out and try to be shady when at the end of the day, you can't be, ain't nothing as shady as what you're going through, Sunny. And I'm not doing this video to try to be shady. I'm not on Sunny's side. I'm not on Destiny's side. I don't know these people. I don't live in Alabama. I don't live in Missouri. I'm just saying what I see when I listen to all the foolishness going on. Don't be out here telling people all of this and telling them that, y'all ain't got nothing better to do. Y'all worried about my man when we wouldn't have known about your man if you didn't come on the show. So, yeah. Bringing his friend on. Niggas friends gonna be niggas friends. I don't know what woman in a right mind would ever trust the word of a man's family members or friends. You do not believe every and anything that comes out of the mouth of a man's family or friends, because they're just gonna do what they gotta do. Okay? At the end of the day, they're gonna pick their friend. Okay? And the man had talked about, oh, he was married before, but you're wife number one, because no, wife number one was the wife that was there first. Sunny is wife number two. It doesn't, this is not how it goes, that the one that's current shoots up to number one. No, there was the first wife who was wife number one, then the second wife who was Sunny, who was wife number two. And the whole thing, oh, you made him, step up and da da. He ain't step up because he is currently not next to her at home. Like, it's so contradicting so many of the things that they're saying on this live. If you don't want people to ask questions about your life, turn off the camera, turn off the live. You talk about you doing what is it? Did she say home renovations and stuff like that, and selling houses or stuff like that? Okay, if you want to talk about your business, talk about your business, and all you have to do is ignore the comments about your relationship. It's just something about women always saying, "Oh, I always knew I wanted to be a wife. I knew I was always meant to be a wife." What does that mean? What does that mean? Does a man define your life and your existence? Being a wife is having to back up a man, cook for a man, clean for a man, inspire a man, push a man, and all this. All I don't understand at my age now. I don't understand the verbiage of "I knew I was always meant to be a wife." And you think you're better than destiny, but at the end of the day, what I heard is Destiny say, "You were not putting in enough work, so I let it go." You said, out of all the women he was talking to, he chose me. There's something about that, because if you are talking to a man and he has multiple women he's talking to, at some point you're going to be like, well, this man can't make up his mind, right? Because you don't know the details of the other women he was talking to. If they themselves also did the same thing like Destiny and say, you know what, you can't make up your mind, I'm gonna leave, and then you were the only one that was left standing. One thing about it, as a woman, you never laugh at another woman's pain. And I'm not laughing at your pain. I'm just questioning what you are even saying, because you're not making any sense, Sunny. I had other stuff to say, but of course I didn't write it down because I was commenting as, I was cleaning my damn bathroom. Okay. But if I missed out on anything, please leave it in the comment section and let's discuss. I don't understand at all, because there is nothing to be proud of and to brag about when you work so hard and you waited all your life to be a wife, and now you're a wife and your husband's in jail. You're a wife and now you're having a hard time conceiving a child. So I want to ask you, Sunny, where is the blessing in this? And the one thing I want people who are Christians to stop saying is this: I want y'all to stop thinking that because something is causing you to do more work, that it is God testing you. Sometimes God is showing you that what you're in is not it. I believe at my age, at this point in my life, as an evolution child, excuse me, that things will make sense if it's supposed to make sense. Why do you want confusion in your life? See, that's the thing. Y'all choose to have these confusing, conflicting situations in your life that you feel like the reason you're in is because you have to get on your knees and pray to God about it. And that's the blessing in it. No. When are y'all going to realize sometimes God is trying to tell you this ain't it for you, and be like, you know what? If it's of God, I won't have to cry. I won't have to struggle, and I won't have to hurt. Wake up and realize. Y'all always say, if it's meant for you, it's for you. Meaning, if it's meant for you, it's supposed to be lovely. It's supposed to bring you positivity, and it's supposed to elevate your life. Because which would you rather? God gives you a man. The man is so good to you. The man is unlike anything you ever had happen before, that you're so happy that you thank God every day for that man. Or God brings you a man that he is out here being trash and he is making you cry, and you just have to keep praying to God to make him be a better man for you. Y'all see what I don't make no sense? Now, ain't nobody perfect out there. Everybody got their own struggles, their own personal thing to deal with. But if you're looking at a man that 75% of him is negative, I don't think that's from God, girl. Don't forget, the devil can hear your prayers too. Okay? Happy Sunday. And that's all I'm going to say. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and let me know what y'all think about Sunny Minx. I thought it was Sunny Mix, y'all. It's Sunny Minx and Mr. Moses, and also Destiny Payton. And overall, your thoughts about Love and Marriage Huntsville and this entire storyline that Carlos King decided to bring to us or bring to y'all with the foolishness. All right. Thank you very much. Don't forget to come back for, I guess, more videos whenever I decide to, y'all. Emerald and I'm out. Peace.